What's up, YouTube?
Whew. Welcome back to day 2. So, it's been a difficult morning so far. Spent the best part of half an hour fighting the good fight with Cushcore. Now we've taken the shuttle up the mountain and it's absolutely freezing. Oh, sunshine. That does the world of good. Time to defrost.
After day 1's adventures in the Val d'Aran, for day 2 we moved location to the mountains above Benasque. Despite the chilly start to the day, by the time we'd made it up the short climb to the first trail, we were nicely warmed up and our winter jackets were firmly back where they belong, in our rucksacks.
Oh, first descent of day 2. Apparently the rocks are going to be really slippery when we get into the woods, so expect some carnage. Oh, you get in the shade, it's instantly freezing.
The early morning sun was absolutely glorious though, and the beautiful autumn colours provided the perfect backdrop to the first part of the descent.
I don't know whether I'm speaking too soon, but I haven't come across any of these slippery rocks yet. Okay, these are starting to get a little bit slipperier.
Not quite carnage-inducing levels of slipperiness though. By this time, everyone was starting to get up to speed, and it soon became clear to me that if I wanted to get some good follow cam footage, I was going to have to keep my wits about me.
You go, Stevie. Oh, I've lost them already.
So, when we stopped at the top of the next trail, I made sure that I was ready to drop in on the rear wheel of our happy Canadian friend from day 1, Pete. Good decision. This trail instantly became my favourite of the week so far.
See? Oh! Bikes take a proper pounding. Nice one, dude.
Then typically, just as I started to relax, I almost came a cropper.
Whoa, ho, ho. Wet wheels, rounded rocks, bad combination.
With our warm-up descent behind us, it was now time to head further into the mountains.
Be that for a mountain panorama.
There really is only one way to describe this second descent, and that is truly epic. Rough, tight, natural single track,
Ho, ho, ho.
with a remarkable amount of flow and picture book scenery. I mean, what more can you ask for?
This trail's amazing. Oh, awesome.
As is so often the case though, the difficulty on this trail ramped up the further we got down the mountain, ultimately ending in a series of steep, tight switchbacks.
Oh, the hell. That's a hard one. Some of those are quite tight. Ooh la la.
After lunch, we swapped big mountain views for beautifully cut woodland trails. This undulating terrain through the pine forest was completely different to the trails we had ridden up to that point. This is one that I would call a real rider's descent.
Oh, a jump!
full of features that use the terrain to its best.
Slab!
With just enough steep shoots and turns to keep you on your toes. The beauty of these holidays is that you get to ride so many different trails in a very short space of time. And as amazing as that is
dynamite.
It does mean that every now and then there's a trail like this one that you just wish you could go straight back up to and lap again.
Whoa. Huh. Whoa, that came out of nowhere. Oh, wet wheels. Oi, oi, Savoy! Lines are a bit crazy. Oh, that was tight! Got a tree caught in my back wheel.
Our final shuttle took us back up to where we started the day, but this time, instead of eking out a long descent along the side of the valley, we took a much more direct route down the mountain. But with Pete's bike unfortunately suffering a mechanical, about halfway down the descent, I decided it was time to move up the order,
Coming through,
hot tea.
and see if I couldn't keep up with Ross. Boy, did I have my work cut out for me.
Sorry.
It's alright.
If it hadn't been for his extreme dislike of tight corners, I reckon he would have left me for dead. It might have only been 4 descents today, but it was a long day in the saddle. And by the time we neared the bottom, I was definitely starting to fatigue, and I think my mind might have been starting to play tricks on me.
Whoa, I think I'm losing air. Feels a bit weird. Oh no, that's weird. I was convinced I was losing air out the front, but I don't think I was at all.
Anyway, as always, thanks for coming along, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.